Hello students, in the today's video we will discuss about the important points from ether. So actually this topic is divided in three subparts. I already shared a link of alcohol and phenol in the description link. So right now we will discuss about ethers. So what is the name of topic? Alcohol, phenol and ether. What is the name of topic? Alcohol, phenols and ether. So what are the important points from ether? First one, intermolecular dehydration of ethers or intermolecular dehydration of alcohols to form an ether. Second one, preparation of ether by Bell-Lamb cell synthesis. This is a two-step reaction. And the second one, continuous etherification process. Third, metamerism of ethers. And very important famous question, what is the action of hot HI and cold HI on the given ether? So these are the important points from the ether. So we will discuss the next phase of the video, that is important questions from HSC board examination. First question. So first question, write the IUPAC name of ethyl methyl ether and explain the action of hot HI and cold HI on it, March 2008. So very simple, the structure of ethyl methyl is CH2, CH3 and one side is methyl. Alphabetically E come first, so it is ethyl methyl ether. So what is the IUPAC name of this compound? IUPAC, that is International Union of Applied Chemistry, to the nomenclature for the compound. IUPAC is methoxyethane. Methoxyethane. This is your parent chain and this is your attached substituent. Next, what is the action of cold HI and hot HI on it? So very simple, hot HI and cold HI. Action of hot HI and cold HI on it. So very simple, when you are taking a cold HI condition, one will form alcohol and one alkyl will form alcohol, one alkyl form alkyl halide. That is depending on carbon atom. Those are in larger carbon atom that will form alcohols, that is your C2H5OH, and the remaining part, that is CH3I. Halide will be the lowest carbon of the other side of oxygen atom. And hot HI, in hot HI conditions, both the molecules will form iodide compound, CH3I and C2H5I. This is your methyl iodide and ethyl iodide, ethanol and methyl iodide. These are the reactions. Second question, how will you prepare diethyl ether by continuous etherification process? October 2008. So equal volume of alcohol, that is C2H5OH plus C2H5OH will react in presence of concentrated H2SO4 at 413 Kelvin. Use intermolecular dehydration. So how intermolecular dehydration? OH C2H5, that is second molecule of alcohol. So this is the OH and H will be removed. Then there are two different molecules, so it is intermolecular dehydration of ethanol to use C2H5OH, sorry C2H5O C2H5 plus H2O. This is your diethyl ether called as DEE. How the reaction will proceed? Reaction will proceed in two steps. And step number 1, your ethanol will react your dehydrating agent. Ethanol will react with a dehydrating agent, that is H2SO4. H2SO4 bifurcation will be HSO3H. So this will be your first dehydration. So what will we get? C2H5O SO3H, that is your ethyl hydrogen, and SO4 is sulfate, ethyl hydrogen sulfate. And the second step, in the second step, the second molecule of ethanol, C2H5OH, at 413 Kelvin will attack on the starting molecule. This hydrogen and this EH, SO3H, SO4 will be your byproduct, that is your H2SO4, and your molecule will be C2H5 C2H5. That is your diethyl ether. Why it is called as continuous etherification process? Why it is called as continuous etherification process? Because the H2SO4 which are generated byproduct in this reaction, means reactant again generated in the product, it means that molecule can be utilized for the next reaction. So it is continuous process, called as continuous etherification process. Third question, what are ethers? October 2008, March 2011. This is direct definition. So ethers म्हणजे काय? Ethers are derivatives of hydrocarbon in which hydrogen atom is replaced by alkoxy or ariloxy. Alkoxy or ariloxy group. So what is the general formula of ethers? General formula is ECN S2N plus 2O. Same like alcohols. And your functional group will be COC. So this is your functional group and this is your general formula. Next question. Write a note on Williamson synthesis. March 9, March 10. Write any two uses of diethyl ether. So or ethoxyethane. So this question many times asked, March 9, March 10, or after that in 2014, 16. There are n number of times this question was there. This question is related to the alkyl halide also, alcohol also. So this is your two-step reaction. Williamson synthesis two-step reaction. In step 1, we are generating nucleophile. So what will be happen in step 1? When your alcohol reacted with sodium metal, alcohols reacted with sodium metal in presence of ether. So what will we get? So dihydrogen gas will be eliminated because any metal reacted with acid, alcohol acts as an acid here. It will generate sodium alkoxide, RO minus Na plus. In the first step, we are generating sodium alkoxide as a nucleophile. So that nucleophile will attack in the second step on alkyl halide. RONA will attack on any alkyl halide. So what will be happen? This will attack on this one by nucleophilic substitution reaction. So what will we get? ROR. So this is your ethers. And NaX will be the byproduct. So when the question will be there, write a note on, you have to write. It is a two-step reaction. And first one, nucleophile is generated. In the second step, nucleophile will attack from the substrate molecule to generate an ether. Simple. Example for the reaction. CH3ONA react with CH3Cl. So what will be happen? This will attack from the starting molecule. So what it gives? CH3OCH3, that is your dimethyl ether, DME, plus NaCl as a side product for this reaction in presence of heat. So next, write the any two uses of diethyl ether. So diethyl ether, that is C2H5, OC2H5. Diethyl ether is used as solvent in Grignard reagent reactions. Second, it is also used as a solvent for gum, oil, fats. Diethyl ether is used as a refrigerant. Ethanol plus diethyl ether is called as natalite, which is a substituent of petrol, so which can be used as a fuel. So these are the 4 uses. You can write any 2 uses from this one. Next question. How are simple and mixed ether prepared by Williamson synthesis? We are already discussing in the previous question. What is Williamson synthesis? When alcohols react with sodium metal, it forms sodium alkoxide, and sodium alkoxide reacts on alkyl halide gives ethers. So when the two different molecules contain the same alkyl group, that is CH3ONA will attach on CH3, use simple ether called as symmetrical ether. This is your simple ethers, simple ether reaction. This is your mixed ether reaction, that is non-symmetrical. The dimethyl ether. So what is the name of molecule? Dimethyl ether, and this is your ethyl methyl ether. So simple ether and mixed ether prepared by Williamson synthesis. Next question. There are two similar questions. What happened when ethyl methyl ether on dilute H2SO4? And the second one, ethoxyethane on dilute H2SO4. So when any ether reacted with the dilute H2SO4, it will form different alcohols depending on alkyl group of ether molecules. So very first of all, ethyl methyl ether, that is your CH3O C2H5 ethyl methyl ether on dilute H2SO4, it will form two different molecules of alcohol, that is CH3OH plus C2H5OH. Methanol and ethanol, C2H5 gives as a product. This is a solution of 6 number question. 7 number, ethoxyethane on dilute H2SO4. Ethoxyethane is C2H5 OC2H5 on dilute H2SO4. Again the same reaction will be there. C2H5 OH, C2H5OH, two molecules of ethanol will get as a product. Again the same reaction on Williamson synthesis reaction. So Williamson synthesis reaction is a very important topic. Many times questions will be asked on the same topic. How methoxybenzene is prepared from carbolic acid. So carbolic acid is what? Carbolic acid is phenols. Phenols is also called as carbolic acid. When carbolic acids reacted with sodium hydroxide, it will give your sodium phenoxide ion. That is the nucleophile of the molecule. That when this molecule will attach on any alkyl halide, that is methyl halide respectively, because we are requiring here methoxybenzene. So what will be happen? Substitution will be there. OCH3 plus NaI will be the byproduct. So this is your anisole called as methoxybenzene. And the name of reaction is Williamson synthesis. Next question. Again, question from Williamson synthesis. This is your 5th or 6th question. How methoxyethane prepared from methyl iodide? So we have already solved this question with the same examples. So what we have to prepare? We have to prepare methoxyethane. Methoxyethane means CH3O C2H5. This is your methoxyethane. We have to prepare from methyl iodide, CH3I. So we have to convert this one molecule into this one by Williamson synthesis. So your ethanol C2H5OH reacted with sodium metal. So what it gives? It will use C2H5ONA as a nucleophile that will attach on methyl iodide. So methyl iodide gives nucleophilic substitution reactions to give C2H5OCH3, and NaI will be the byproduct in this reaction called as Williamson synthesis of methoxyethane. Again the hot HI cold HI question. Write IUPAC name of methyl N-propyl ether. Very simple. First of all, we will draw the structure. Methyl N-propyl ether, CH3O CH2. N-propyl means propyl group, normal chain. So this is your methyl and propyl ether. So what is the IUPAC name? This one will be the longest chain called as a parent chain. So here this one will be your substituent called as methoxypropane. IUPAC will be methoxypropane. What is the action of hot HI? Very simple. HI will use two types of reactions, cold HI and hot HI. Cold HI will form one alcohol, one aldehyde. Sorry, one alcohol and one alkyl halide. But in case of hot condition, both will be alkyl halide. So CH3I plus I CH2 CH2 CH3. This is your one iodo propane or methyl iodide. Methyl iodide. What is metamerism? Explain with example. So what is metamerism? Metamerism is, it is generally found in heteroatoms of organic compound like ethers having same molecular formula, but different alkyl group or aryl group are attached on the either side of oxygen atom. So it may be chain isomer, it may be functional isomerism, or it may be position isomerism. If you are observing the structure of methoxypropane, it may be in normal chain substitution like this one, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. So this structure may be CH3, CH2, O, CH2, CH3, or it may be attached like this way, CH3O, CH, CH3, CH3. So this is your methyl 1-propyl ether, diethyl ether or methyl 2-propyl ether having same molecular formula but different alkyl group on either side of oxygen atom. So first one and third one having chain difference called as chain isomer. First, second and third. First and second chain isomer. First and third will be a chain isomer, or first and second will be position isomerism. Position of oxygen atom changes in the chain called as position isomerism. It may be different in the functional group called as functional isomerism, CH3O CH3 or CH3CH2OH. See, in both the compound C2H6O, formula with C2H6O, but functional group is ether and here functional group is alcohol called as functional isomerism. So these are your metamerism.